Hey guys, so in this video we'll be looking at RPA development lifecycle, that is RDLC. So let's get started with that. So RPA development lifecycle is similar to what we follow in software development lifecycle, that is SDLC, where we gather the requirement, we design the process, we do the development part and we do the testing part and then develop the software. Similarly, in RPA we follow RDLC, which has 5 phases. First one is discovery, second one is design, third is development, then testing, and the last one deployment and maintenance. So let's see each of the phases one by one. First of all, discovery phase. This is the phase where we analyze the client's requirement and decide if the process can be automated or not. So this is a feasibility check where the process you are trying to automate, whether it is automated or not, or if we automate that process, if whether there is a benefit or to the client and if there is a return on investment. We do all those sort of checks in this phase. So a PDD is created, like a process definition document. So the entire process that is to be automated, for that we create a document which is called process definition document. Sometime we may also refer to this as business requirement document, that is BRD. Let's move on to next step. So next phase is design phase. So in this phase, the solution architect prepares a technical document known as TDD or solution design document SDD, which is based on the findings from the previous phase, that is findings or documenting the PDD that act as a reference point in this phase. So the architecture of the entire project is decided and the team creates a flow chart or visual representation of the flow, how the process would be automated. So the next part, once we get the sign off on this document, the next phase is development phase. In this phase, the RPA developers refer to the already created and signed off TDD and creates a bot, decides to create a bot and modules in the development in their development phase. So this is the place where the actual bot development takes place. So processes are automated using RPA tools like UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism, Power Automate, and many more, depending on the client's requirement or client's budget, with which vendor the client is ready to go ahead. So this is the actual development and the role of RPA developer come into picture. Then we have a testing phase. In this phase, the teams test the bot which were developed in the development phase. So in development phase also, the RPA developers do a unit testing or module level testing, but the entire unit testing is not done. So that is done in the testing phase. Once you have developed all the modules, this is the phase where you will be integrating and testing. So RPA developers are responsible if there are different set of individual testers in your team, so they will be testing. Otherwise, it's the responsibility of the RPA developers to test and fix the bots before moving to the production environment. So integration testing and user acceptance testing are the main area of focus in this phase. Moving to next step, once your testing is done, we proceed with the development and maintenance phase. So in this phase, the bot should be ready to be deployed in the production environment. If there are any issues in the production post your deployment, the bot is moved back to the development phase and the RPA developers again fixes the bugs and work on the tasks or bots, and then again it moves back to testing phase. Once the testing phase is successful, again it goes to deployment and maintenance. So here, once we develop the bot and we test it successfully, then the bot is deployed to the production, and then we have a hypercare for which hypercare session in which if there are any issues in the go live environment, in the production environment, those issues are raised back and the developer needs to work on them. So that's conclude our RDLC. We have seen 5 different phases in RDLC, and these should be followed while developing RPA solutions. So that's all guys for this video. Please subscribe to our channel in case you like our videos, and see you in the next video. Thank you.